Well, one, my people, I'm the man that I call PN, Psychic Marvel, and I'm here, right here at Hitmakers Club. I'm looking forward for a very, very great conversation. I'm over blessed to be here. And you can stream my music on all streaming platforms. And yeah, you can reach me on TikTok, for real, at PN, Psychic Marvel. Remain blessed. Gotcha.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Hitmakers Club podcast. I know you guys have missed me. We've been off for a while, and this is our first podcast of the year 2026. And I'm excited today. I have a special guest I've been trying to get through to him for like a year. But I'm excited he's here. He has a lot of stories, and I'm sure that you guys can pick up one or two things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Marvel.
Yeah,
What's good?
I'm good, man. Thanks.
Are you a Ronaldo or Messi fan? That's all.
Let's say I'm a Messi fan for it. Yeah.
Messi passed Ronaldo.
From my own point of view, there are two great players. Though.
There are not two. There is only one great player here.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
Okay. You want me to? Okay. My own great player is, for me, is Messi. For me, I'll go with Messi.
Okay, so tell us briefly, who is Marvel?
Okay. Now, Marvel, I'm an artist. Well, at the meantime, I'm currently into teaching. To hold body and soul together, as the artist work never really did anything like that. But I'm more good at this. I'm a teacher for now.
So where do you teach? Tell me how what's the journey, and how did you get here as a teacher from? You're an artist, but you're a full-time teacher, right? Or part-time teacher? Part-time. So tell us what has been the journey from, let's say, childhood up until now.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
From childhood, it wasn't really the artist kind of thing from childhood. I've always wanted to be an engineer, that kind of a thing. So fast forward to when I got into school and all that. So it was in school, the higher institution. That was where I saw myself going in that direction of making music for a living, though. Because although from my secondary school days, I started playing the keyboard and all that. I've been into the music world for a while. Well, my mother used to be a choir mistress back then, so I do follow her to the church for choir rehearsals. That was where I fell in love with the music and all that. But I never saw myself doing music like that until I went to school, chasing the mechanical engineering career. And when I can't reach the account system, man, I'm not really sure if that engineering thing now for me, bro. So I started making music, and here we are today.
Okay, so did you drop out of school because you said the mechanical engineering thing didn't work out?
Yeah.
Because I want to know what has been the journey from when you came into school, or when you gained admission, and now you are teaching. So are you teaching as an engineer who is teaching maths, or what has it been?
Basically, I'm teaching for survival. Yeah, not really as an engineer and all that. But honestly, if I'm being honest on this podcast, this is going to, my dad is going to find out a lot of truth from this, because honestly, he didn't know that I dropped out. Yes, because he sent me the school fees and all that. But I found out, like, in my HND1, that this is not really what I'm going to be. My HND unit. So I couldn't tell my dad, because my dad is a disciplinarian. The way he raised us, it's not something I can just pick the phone and tell me that hey, the school fees you've been paying for the past 4 years, nah, I need to again. Nah. So I decided to just, scale through, and at the point in time I was like, I couldn't do this anymore. So I had to just leave the institution. So now fast forward to now that I'm teaching guys just for survival, because man, hey, Lagos hustle and bustle, it's not really a child split for you. Yeah.
Okay, so do you regret leaving school?
Nah, I will tell you for a truth. Yeah, deep down, yes, I regret it. And this is not a flex for any other talented person out there that you should drop out from school to chase your dreams. Nah, that's rubbish. Seriously, because honestly speaking, now that I see my mates, my classmates, going for service and all that, I'll be like, at least if I don't achieve this one myself first, come keep for some real. No understand. But look at me now. Man, the only thing I think I have to my name now is the album I dropped in 2020 and for that is just it. So I have that regret, yes. Yes, I regret dropping out from school. Or at my finishing point, like my HND1, I just got not up to a year to just finish it, but now small picking brain and all that. The music was shocking me then, the entertainment world. So this is just it for now. But I promised myself that sometimes in the future, yes, I'm gonna get that certificate. For
So would you say it was just strictly music that led to you dropping out, or would you say, there were other extracurricular activities? Because this is important, right? Because I'm also a music person, right? I was able, there's a lie we tell ourselves as creatives that we need to focus on music and every other thing is bullshit, right? But in my own experience, it's just lack of time management. For me, right, because in my 300 level, entering my 300 level, I got like 3 carryovers, right? So at that point, I also wanted to quit, right? And I know that this is the case for so many, talented people. But I called my dad. Luckily enough, right? My dad is someone that you can speak to, about this type of things, right? So I called him and I told him that, like, I'm going to quit. So he made me understand that if I quit easily, I'm telling my subconscious self that anything I do that doesn't work for me, I can also quit. So he made me to understand that this is not really about school, it's about life lesson. Because even in the dream you want to chase, it's not going to be easy. Now that I do music full time, before I started doing it full time, I thought it was fun. It was actually fun doing it part time, you get, combining it with school and stuff. But now that I do it full time, I see that it's actually work. And sometimes I want to quit. You understand? Because not all the projects are exciting. Not all the jobs are exciting.
definitely.
Right? If you're engineering for, let's say, so if you're mixing maybe a film, for example, that job is not exciting. It's just audio. You're trying to clean up audio. You're trying to do this one, right? So there there is so many things about music that is not exciting. All right, so back to my question. Sorry. All right, would you say it's solely music that led to you quitting, or would you say that you had other extracurricular activities or something that led to something, or friends, or
Baba, if I should say that it was solely music, that's me lying to myself again in this podcast. For real, because there's a kind of life I'm building now. I want to be real to myself, then everyone around me, but real to myself first. Now, standing here now, looking back, like 6 to 7 years back, 8 years back, Omo, no be musical, no be music. There were activities, peer pressure, peer groups and all that, clubbing, going out late at night and all that, especially peer pressure. Yes, this was one of the factors, because I will tell you that my roommates and few of my neighbors, about 5 of us that were in the same department, we are all dropout. Don't be saying I only me say that. And now only me they do the music. So if I should keep telling myself that na music, I don't mind myself. Don't understand. So I would say that it's not music. I got to find out this of recent, lately, when I was brooding and thinking, reminiscing on my life and everything. And I found that there's been peer pressure all along. So I would say that now I'm so grateful to be here I am now in my life, and I'm learning. I've learned and I'm still learning. Okay, so to your question, my answer is
not calling the training years? So we were also talking before this set, yeah. We talked about the passing of your mom, in death of your mom. Yeah, and it is something that we've known for some time, right? And it's something that even till today, is still very fresh in your memory. Very, very. So, were you in school when she died, and how did that, affect you psychologically?
actually, let me tell you something. If my mom were to be alive, I wouldn't have dropped her. Yes, honestly. So, and I blame myself for, having to put that phrase, but it's just reality. Yes. Now, my mom, she felt, she got sick around doing 217, 218. Yes, 217 years. And that was my second year. Okay. Yes, that was my second year. That was my second year in school. They said I was among the 215/216 academic section. So 217 was my second then. That was when my mom felt seriously ill. And there was a time I went back home to go see her. It was partial stroke though. They said the thing do affect their memory and all that. So my mom was looking at me and was like, she couldn't even remember my name. It was my sister that was like, hey, this is Margaret, this is Margaret. That's what, wow, she's smart. She just smart. I cried that night. I was like, I'm a Margaret. Like, this one don't go, she don't die. She don't die, last one. So that was when I started harboring the thoughts of, do I say this school self no go work? Who are they being? Nobody say, I know I didn't want to do the mechanical engineering again. I wanted to just, strive and finish because of which face I wanted to tell my mom, say, I no go again. But now that she is closer to the grave, so I have to. That was when I started nurturing the plan of that I was going to, drop out of school. Then fast forward to 20. She died 2020.
Okay.
Yes, that was when she died, and when she gave up, because she died in my arms, man, it affected a whole lot. And it affected me, honestly. And I'm not proud about it. I'm not proud about it. Getting to say that a man like me, death of my money, is still fighting.
I mean, you're a human being, right?
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your relationship with your dad right now?
Right now, I think my dad is the best human, around me now, currently now. And I'm so mad at myself that I got to realize that now. Had it been I knew this from the onset, I wouldn't have make some kind of mistakes that I made, because some kind of mistakes that I made before are all because I wasn't close to my dad. I was thinking that because my dad was a disciplinarian, so growing up I was thinking that this man not really like us, especially me, because he was so hard on me. Yeah, I will not say hard. He was so strict on me. Yes, I know what I am his first son.
Okay.
So I'm getting to realize that now as a man, that hey, all these things that he was doing was just for me. And I thank God that I reconciled with him, because after my mom died, so many truths got unfolded. And my dad found out. That was when my dad found out that I smoke and I was into bad guns and all that. So he disowned me. Yeah, disowned me. And a year later, I was settled to him. Somebody settled us.
Okay.
Yeah, back then in school, he had to pour him to come down to school, and he said, they settled me and him. And I started, that was the first time. After that, we went to a bar, we sat down, talked man to man, and I was ashamed of myself. Like, I was totally ashamed of myself. So, but currently now, I'm just trying to build that relationship again. Yes, because I don't get another papa now. Yes, I don't get another papa. And now me, gong was supposed to be in Paddy man as his first son, his first blood, and now me now the chef from the cool side. It don't really make sense. Now I can't be feeling pain all those while. So I really going in a lot. I want to work it out.
So you talked about some mistakes made earlier on in your life, and there was something you mentioned about he found out that you smoke.
Yeah.
I know smoking is something that everybody tries to hide it from their parents, right?
Yeah, sure.
And you also talked about gang-related activities.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you're comfortable, right? But
I should
I don't know if you're comfortable with sharing, because I know there are lots of people out there that have similar experiences and similar stories, right? And I'm sure they are connecting to you as a person, and it's like a reflection of their own experiences. So if you're comfortable, right, I would like you to like share in more detail as what do you mean by gang related activities and mistakes, right, and the costs of this, right? Yeah.
Okay. First of all, let me throw more light on the smoking aspect. Now, this is a warning to anybody out there that have not yet started smoking. Yes, don't start. Don't. Yeah, now I don't go. Now, on the gang-related activities. I'm a cultist. Yes. So my dad got to find out during my mom's burial. My dad is a pastor.
Okay.
He owns a church. We're crying out loud. You know? Then during my mom's burial, of course now, my men go deal with me. You understand? My men did, and everybody did smoke. And I've successfully hid this stuff from my dad for almost 4 to 5 years. So, I mean, it was my mom's burial now, and the guys are all over me and all that. They just passed me, but just did it, drag my thing, and my pops just came and said, wow. So now you go, because my dad was like, they're burying a pastor's wife. Like, look at all these guys looking for. Because these guys, they came with me to the mortuary. They took my mom from the mortuary, like, they were with me. My dad was like, he was still asking, what are these guys doing here? So little did he know that it was his own first son that is related to these guys, and they are all here. The next day, my dad called a family meeting. My dad disowned me in front of my siblings, and everyone was like, he has nothing to do with me. I mean, now, trust me now. You know, wahala. We go. Mm-hmm. But, you know, along the line, I found Jesus and all that. So my story changed. That was when I started, looking for someone to reconcile with my dad and all that. Yeah. So that is just it. That is it. For the gang activities, my dad got to find out that I was a cultist. Yes. So it broke his heart. Till tomorrow. Still breaks his heart. But I just have to, keep convincing him. Each time we speak on phone, still ask me, hope you don't smoke anymore. Hope you don't hang out with those guys anymore. We'll be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, do you still, with all these experiences, right? And you also talked about seeing some of your friends move on in life, and that's the craziest thing about moving from the teenage years to into adulthood. You feel like you have all the time, and all of a sudden everybody's getting married. All of a sudden, some people are getting cars, some people are moving outside the country, right? Yeah. And you start to ask yourself, hard questions. You understand? You start to be bitter. But right now, would you say, do you still believe in yourself?
100%. Although, like a year and will I say 6 to 8 months now ago, there was a time I was suicidal. Yes, I was suicidal at a point in time because I was battling addiction, battling close addiction. Then, if I do see if I should see any upcoming artist that springs up on the internet, depression will just come because I know I can even do it better than this guy. Yeah, but what am I doing at the moment? You understand? So at the point in time I was suicidal. I could remember one day I wanted to, all this gutter that they are constructing in my area at a area there. I wanted to just jump into the gutter because it has this rot on it. I wanted to just jump into it and take my life and all that. But I don't know what happened that day, but I still passed that place and I went back home. I cried and cried. But looking at myself today, I never really get anything. They tell you I never get car, I never get that house and all that, but that belief is there. Yes, I believe in myself 100%. This is because, I got to go back to God. I had to go back to my maker. Yes, this life is more spiritual than physical. Regardless, forget all the physics, forget everything, forget all the ambience. It's life. As a man, you've got to work on your spiritual life, and that has helped me. That has helped me. At least now, I might not have everything that I've prayed for, but I know that I could get that past my expectations. Yes, that's the kind of belief I have for myself now. I hope I believe in myself, Dari.
Okay, so are you still battling addiction right now?
Guess so. Yes. That's why I made that reference. If you know, say, if they plan to start to the smoke, maybe your peer pressure, your guys, be around your guys, they will be smoking and you'll be feeling like you are not among. Oga, you are the most sane person in that circle. You are the most, blessed person in that circle. Don't let no one deceive you. If you never start, no trial, no start. But if you don't start, they'll find way to manage it.
So what are some of the steps you're taking to come out of this situation? Because from the way you're talking, you're not happy, right?
For real, yeah.
With that situation, and I know how addiction can be. Addiction is something that you say you will not do it again, and then you're back to it. So what currently, with the new you said you're a new person,
Yeah,
right?
new man.
So what are some of the steps you're taking to come out of this cycle?
Yeah, that's why I said I do teach now.
Okay.
So I have to be engaging my mind. I'm a great man. The devil is fighting my mind. You understand? So isolation is my greatest enemy.
Okay.
To me. Because like now, I can stay in here locked up. So far I have food, I have internet, I have my smoke. Guy, I feel nothing concerning it outside the thing. I will tell you. But that is my enemy. So I have to engage my mind. Even though I have 10 million in my account, I have to be going to somewhere. I have to be going to somewhere every day to be killing. There are sometimes urges will come. There are sometimes, like now, for instance, days that I go to school, if I should go to school in the morning, come back in the evening, I won't smoke in the school now. I won't smoke in the class. So I will be at work, I will teach, and I will be very, very okay and all that until I get back home. So I will smoke only once a day. Okay? Only one stick. But the day that I did not go to school, guy, before 12, Chineke, when it don't finish now, you think I don't smoke, maybe small. Yeah, so I now found out that I really need to be engaging my mind. Yeah, I need to be busy. Since I'm not really doing anything that's that busy like that. And another thing again is you really need I have somebody that I answer to.
Okay.
Yes, that is very, very, very important. Accountability. Yes, accountability. Yeah. And this person is kind of, why I respect her so much is she's my pastor and she's kind of my mother's, age mate and all that. So I'll be like, and this one go feel born me now. So they can, my mama and all that. So I do open up to her film. If I should smoke, I'll tell her, say, mama, I won't share you today. See ya. So she will not judge me, she will encourage me and all that. So that and the job has been helping me. Okay. Yes. So the job really is not basically for money.
After
Yes.
like it's for your own sanity.
Yeah, it's for my own sanity, yes.
Okay, so let's talk about music.
Okay.
Right, because
You're one of the few talented people. I don't use that word lightly, right? Because I feel like there are two things that make a music person great. One is your aura. For me, I even think that your aura is even more important than your talent. For me, right? And the first time we met, I always tell you this, because the studio, remember the studio, I sit this way and the door is at the back, right?
Yeah.
So I'm facing the screen this way. So when you walked in for the first time, it was like I felt that aura. You understand? And I know you don't believe me, right? And aura is something that, when combined with talent, because people identify with your personality. Not really, yeah, talent is cool, right? But personality is everything. And you have a very strong personality. You understand? When you're around somewhere, you're quiet, but people know you're there. Right, so let's talk a little about music. And I know that the goal of every musician is to have a community of listeners that can feed you, right?
Yes.
The goal might not really be to blow up. Some people have that goal of blowing up, while some people, their goal is just to have this community of listeners, their own community, and it can feed them, right? So would you say honestly that you've been chasing this career? Honestly, you know.
Yeah. As I said earlier, I'm trying to be as real as possible to myself first. Then I can extend that to everyone around me. Honestly, you say no. Yes. No. No. I've not been really chasing this dream of mine. Yes. Because now, let me give you an illustration. I came to Lagos 2022. And from 2022 to today, that is how many years? 4 years. Yeah, right? If I tell you, say, I never enter any studio, reach now. I've not gotten any studio session. I've not climbed any stage. I've not met any. Okay, there is one producer that I met and, I left him. Yes. I normally think is, I'm this kind of person. I believe in perfection.
okay.
Yes, I believe in perfection, and I believe that there's always an appointed time. Yes. But to be honest, if I'm telling myself the truth, Baba, that appointed time film will come. Yes, because like what we do, it's not something that you will just wake up one morning and boom, you're all over the internet. No. What we do requires work, it requires consistency. And honestly, I've not been doing this. But I've been writing. I've been writing. I've been writing. Yes, I've been writing. There was a time in my life, I write songs every day. Okay. Every day I write new songs every day. Every day. And I will, I will record, I will freestyle all the songs that I've written. If I write a new song today, let's say I have, 20 written songs already. If I write a new one today, which is 21, I will sing all of them. Tomorrow, if I should write another one, which is 22, I will sing all of them again. So, but at the time, I gave up. I was frustrated. I was like, I'm not seeing, progress. I'm not seeing anything. It's going on. I was frustrated and I stopped. And I started, writing for people for small change and all that.
Okay, so what would you say is the greatest challenge of being an upcoming artist in today's industry? Because 20 years ago, or let's say 30 years ago, all you needed was just to, like you said, writing every day. Right? If maybe we are in maybe 1990, what you're doing would have been maybe enough, right? You're writing songs every day. Maybe you have some demos, or you just have to do is start looking for some of these places where, those days there were lots of competitions. Growing up, there were lots of competition, even with education. There were lots of things, dance groups, a cappella groups. Sometimes I'm just wondering, like, do we even have any a cappella groups these days? Right? So it is really difficult. Yes. So what I'm asking this is, what do you think of this new way of getting noticed, whereby doing the work is not even enough, right? You have to actually carry yourself. Back in the days, artists used to be very secluded, right? These guys actually go and look for them.
Yes.
Executives, right, actually go from city to city,
Yes.
go to church,
Talent hunter.
looking for, right? Like this year, I've not even heard of any talent hunt. For the past like 5 years, I don't know if it's just me, right? So right now is the artist looking for the executives, right? And if you look for them, they still find a way to rip you,
Over.
right? It's even better where you look for me and then you rip me.
Yes.
It's okay. At least you put in effort.
Yeah. You also.
Yes, you put in effort. You traveled from Lagos, you came to Owerri, to Port Harcourt, to different states, to look for, okay, where are the talents? Even with Rema, I even heard that, I don't know how true it is, right? That someone spotted him in church, right? That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, so, right?
Yeah.
But I know that there are so many executives those days that were going from church to church,
Yes. It's true.
looking for guys. So what I'm saying is, with this new era of doing things, because I feel like you're still stuck in the old way.
Yeah.
And you think that, writing songs in your room, like you said, perfection. This is what most of the guys are dealing with right now. Right now, I feel like it's not about perfection. It's about putting yourself out there. Because nobody's coming to do for you.
But like
You understand?
yes.
So, how do you plan to navigate? Because with the way you also talked about God's timing, while I believe in God's timing, and I don't also believe in God's timing, God's timing is my timing. Do you know why I always, I talk to people and I say, if a prophet comes to you and says, you're going to be, if you go downstairs, this building now, someone will give you 1 million. You can decide not to go downstairs
Yes.
on your own. Now, does it make the prophecy true or wrong? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you decided, you were talking about being suicidal, and you said, we won't jump inside this stuff, this whole cut. But at some point, you said no, because your destiny is in your hands, right? If you had jumped, people will say, chai, maybe that's the way God wanted it to be. Now, I'm not disputing the fact that there are supernatural occurrences, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to my career is in my hand. I decide whether I want to work today I decide whether I don't want to work today. And if I don't work today, there is consequence. If I work today, there's also consequence. Just like coming to work. If nobody's forcing you to come to work, oh. You understand? But if you don't come to work, you know what
Your
it
mind
means.
go there now.
So I feel like, and that statement you made, I hear it a lot, especially in the artist community, where people are saying, "I'm waiting for the perfect time to drop my music. I'm waiting for the perfect time to post my video." Right?
Yeah.
We can all agree that the funniest videos are the ones that are not even really clear. With all these memes,
Yes.
this Ake and Popo, all those things, they are not even clear, right? But we keep on looking for, I want to shoot in HD. If I don't buy iPhone, I'm not making content. To be honest, when I started posting on IG, I was using an Infinix, right? And a friend of mine, noticed it and she told me that, look, this your video is poor. Can we get you a phone? Right? And she got me a phone. You understand? So imagine if I didn't start. So let me not talk much.
Yes, sir.
With the new era, what are you doing to put yourself out there? What are you doing actually? If you say that, oh, you really want this career, what are you doing?
I would say let me start by saying that at this stage in my life now, I'm literally getting myself back. I finally woke up to who I used to be and who I'm supposed to be. Yes. So I lost my Instagram account. No, I think the only account now that is that I used to use before that is still with me is my TikTok account. My Facebook is gone. My Instagram is gone. Of course, you know why. Because you understand. So at the moment now, I'm trying my possible best, to be posting on TikTok because the phone I use now, I can't really get an IG on it or a Facebook account on it. So it's really only a TikTok account that they're allowed to stay. So of lately I've been, doing freestyle videos and all that, and I've been posting. Yes, and I've been posting. That is one of my laid down, tactics for this new to chase this music, this second phase of mine. Now, secondly, I think that I'll be doing a minute or a minute 20-second video, like 2 to 3 videos every month with good sound. Well, that means
How are you going to get a good sound? We are still falling back on perfection, right?
yeah, I'm working on that because I linked up. There's one recording studio around my site, that I linked up with the producer that owns the studio because I'm trying to work out something with him. Say Alpha, make I just carry my beat, they come record. I could be, yeah. So if you really no mix them that much, no master them that much, that the stage where they make I share record, put that for video, understand? Just a minute 20-second stuff, But the charging with this Oga one charge me, I be like, if I get this money, I know we'll come here now. They look your settings, they look at it sensitively. Papa, come maybe we work.
But him go chop now.
Yeah, normal. He say I know be devil now. You go chop normal. Well, where I want feed you, make I come on my own feed you where you want chop. No. So the guy is still claiming mastercraft for me. I say, okay, no one. He go be. So I had a suggestion from someone,
Okay.
about a band lab also.
Yeah.
Guy, I tried downloading the band lab. Like my phone no dey carry the band lab. Wetin dey so guy? Wetin dey happen? Like the current version of the band lab, I couldn't get it on my phone. I be like, this battle now for with the violence. I will need take am by force, you know, understand? So I believe that, I will have to go back to that provisor and beg him. Although I sent him a message, I had to use ChatGPT to draft that very long apology message and sent him. He said, okay, that we should link up this weekend.
It's okay.
So
So we are starting there.
I will start from there this weekend. I will go and see how much now you will collect. Making talks. Maybe for there we'll go price. So that is just it for now.
Okay. You know, we've talked about so many things. Yeah.
For sure.
And there's something I believe in. I believe in action. Right? So many people say, oh, I wish, I'm given an opportunity to show myself, to show what I can do. And you talked about, being a good songwriter, right? So I'm introducing a new segment to the Hitmakers Club podcast. And in this segment, I'm going to be playing a random beat for if you say you know how to sing. So y'all don't disturb me about, can I be a guest on your show? You understand? I don't want to say anything. Let me not be the one to say that you don't know how to sing. Let the audience decide if you know how to sing or not. So I'm starting this new segment with you, Marvel.
Wow, I'm humble.
Don't be humble. I'm going to play a random beat for you.
Okay.
Let them see what you can do.
Right.
So are you ready? What type of beat do you want?
Give me a kind of dancehall.
Dancehall, I mean.
Yeah, dance kind of beats.
Alright.
I believe man them I call it BN. I believe in like a nation though. They say that I'm a pretty boy. They wish that I no more joy. That was way more fun. Oh Lord, I call my day. Hey, what's my day? Come on, pressure. That means.
Else. I told you guys that, you see all that talk, right? All that talk and nothing. I'll play the beat again.
Yeah,
so that you guys can see what is going on here.
That'll be small thing.
I told you before we started the session that I'm going to play a beat for you. And this is what he could come up with. So I'll play the beat again.
Yeah.
We are giving you one more chance.
Yes.
Right, Kido?
Yes.
We are giving him one more chance. He get them clear. Let's comment W's. If you not get them clear. Else. Right. Okay. So let's go with this beat.
I'm the man them I call BN. Psychic Marvel alone. I believe in land and nation though. They say that I'm a truly boy. We said I'm no more dog. That's what's way more fun. Oh Lord, I come again. Let no bad man concentrate. As I punch me run my race. Make you guide me, give me peace. But never thought that people love in events. In my own chart, my music. So many they wonder how I take place. So many they wonder how I take place. If it's just in my conscience. But the wire in a big man. Just like everybody up on the content. Just like everybody up on the content. So many they calling me from the party. Take that way, that in the ring. Do the my pub. What do you go? Use your battle. They said that I'm a body babo. He said that no more joy. That was way all gone. Oh Lord, I come again. Let no bad man concentrate. My symbol, spicy liquid. Candy give me biggies. I believe in like a nation door.
Amen.
They said that I'm, yeah.
Amen. What do you guys think? W's or L's? W's. So guys, let me know in the comment section how you know what you guys think, right? So I'm going to play a little game with you here. I'm going to be calling out some artists and you tell me your favorites. Let's see your most favorite artist or your favorite artist. Okay, so between Wizkid and Nice, who is better?
Between Wizkid and Nice.
Yes. You know Nice.
I know Nice that Kongasa. To Pal. Oh, for you. Now FC now.
Okay. Between Burna Boy and Asha.
Oh, shit. Damn. You got me right here, for real.
Between Burna Boy and Asha. Let's go. Choose one.
Damn, man. I will go with Burna Boy.
Between Olamide and Timaya.
Damn. Olamide and Timaya. I will go with Olamide.
Between One Decode and Flavor.
These guys are vocalists, so... Well, I will go with One Day.
Between Davido and Yemi Alade.
I'll go with Davido.
Between Fela Kuti and King Sunny Ade.
I will go with Fela Kuti.
Between Two Baba and P Square, though we no longer have P Square, we have single P's.
Yeah, single. Yeah, single P's, man.
Please, nobody should come for me. So between Two Baba and single P's,
Yeah.
who do you prefer?
I will go with two Baba that I know. This guy's probably that.
Single P's.
2K mode, that's how I do. Tell you what happened that 2 people. Two Baba and two single P's.
With single P's. Okay, so between D'banj and Tiwa Savage.
Oh, I'll go with Tiwa.
Tiwa Savage over D'banj.
Over the band.
Okay, so between Wizkid and Burna Boy.
Ha. Damn. Yeah, I'll go Burna Boy.
Between Olamide and Wandiko.
I will still choose Baggage.
Olamide.
Yeah.
So between Davido and Fela Kuti.
Oh.
You chose Fela Kuti, yeah?
Yeah.
Over King Sunny and
Yeah, over King.
So between Davido and Fela Kuti, who are you going for?
Am I really allowed to be real? That real?
Between Davido and Fela Kuti, please, who are you going for?
Fela is dead, for crying out loud. I will go with Davido.
God bless you. Between Two Baba and Tiwa Savage.
Yeah. I'll go with two Baba.
Good. Okay. So between Burna Boy and Olamide. Between Burna Boy and Olamide, who are you going for?
Oh, this is really hard for me. But I will go with Burna Boy.
Okay. So between Davido and Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa
No,
Savage.
between Davido and Two Baba.
Wow.
Yeah. Between Davido and Two Baba.
Damn. I'll go with two Baba.
Over Davido. I say between Davido and Two Baba.
Two Baba.
Yes.
Wow. that calls for a second thought. 2 hours.
They say two by
Wait,
one.
wait,
No,
wait,
let
wait.
me not stress it.
No.
May not be like say I'm imposing. Let me not
No,
impose my
no.
ideas on him.
I will go with Davido.
You go with Davido.
Davido. Sorry.
Okay, so between Burna Boy and Davido, who is your favorite there?
Them both are my favorite guys for real, bro. In this case, favorite guy.
Yes.
Not really who is the best, right?
No, we are not. I mean,
He's my favorite.
Yes, use your favorite because your favorite is not my favorite. So who is your favorite? Between this is the final actually. Burna Boy and Davido. Who is your guy? I already know his answer because I know his idol. But no problem.
Bro. On a brandy. Did I get small, get lower, develop for the video, let you, we cannot lie. But I'll go with Burna Boy. Yo, no.
So I know that you love Burna Boy a lot, and
Yeah.
his style even reflects in your music, right? So what would you say is one thing you love about Burna Boy?
Okay. I would say that I love the way he writes his music.
Okay,
He's a good writer, Joyce. He's a good writer. I don't know if they write for him or he writes a song, but the way he draws his thing, damn, that guy is old. There's one song I'll never forget. And anytime I meet him, I'm going to ask him, like, guy, how did you come about this song? The title of that song is Pray Me.
Pray Me.
Yes. Lately I've been on my toes. Guy, that song, keeps me on my feet anytime. Like, anytime I play that song, tomorrow, next tomorrow, damn.
Okay, so who is your favorite producer in the Afrobeat scene right now? You don't really have a favorite producer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, guys. So thank you so much for. We're about to wrap it up, and
Yeah.
it's been an awesome session here.
It'll be nice.
And thank you so much for coming through. And I know it hasn't really been easy, but I just hope that our discussion is able to like encourage someone out there. It's an unfiltered conversation, right, about the reality
Yeah, sure.
of being an artist in Nigeria. Okay, we are coming to the end of this show, and I just want to do a special shout out to Marvel, who took out his teaching time to be here to honor this invitation. And my goal for doing this is to help inspire other people who are going through this phase, so that that you're not alone, right? And I believe that we've had an unfiltered conversation about real life, because so many people tend to think that everybody's getting it clear, nobody they get them clear. It's a journey where everyone is learning, right? So I just want to thank you especially for your vulnerability, right, and accountability to own up that okay, this is a mistake you made, and the actions you're taking towards moving to the next level.